you ever feel like you are screaming underwater, but no one can hear you? You work so hard, do you not? You try your best, you pray, you offer goodness to the world. Yet the crushing weight of debt, the relentless stress, the feeling of being perpetually stuck, it just never lifts. It is a profound weariness, a deep exhaustion that settles in your bones, a tightness in your chest that feels like an invisible hand squeezing your very breath. Perhaps you lie awake at night staring at the ceiling, your mind, a foggy storm of worries replaying every missed opportunity, every bill due, every silent prayer that seems to vanish into an empty sky. You are a good person, a dedicated soul, yet you feel abandoned, overlooked by a universe that seems to shower others with ease and abundance. You feel like you are running on a relentless hamster, while pushing and pushing, but never truly moving forward, never truly breaking free from this invisible cage. This is not just a feeling, my friend. This is a profound spiritual and biological wound, a silent struggle known by for too many. And it is absolutely soul-shattering to live this way. I know how tired you feel. I understand the quiet despair that creeps in when you have done everything you were told to do, followed every rule, believed with all your heart, and still the light of ease and abundance feels impossibly distant. This heavy burden you carry, this sense of being constantly on the edge, this pervasive feeling of never quite being enough or having enough. It is not your fault, let me be clear. This is not bad karma. This is not a punishment. You are not being tested. You are not flawed. The deep reason you are experiencing this struggle, this disconnect, this inability to manifest the life you deserve, is profoundly biological. There is a magnificent, tiny, seahorse-shaped organ deep within your brain, a sacred chamber that I call your God organ, but scientists call the hippocampus. This is not just a part of your brain responsible for memory. It is your spiritual antenna, your direct conduit to the divine, your physical connection to the limitless abundance of the universe. It is the receiver for the frequencies of peace, intuition, effortless manifestation, and divine guidance. But the constant, relentless assault of modern life, the never-ending pressures of debt, the overwhelming stress, the endless demands on your time and energy, all these things conspire to shrink this vital organ. The chronic state of anxiety, the survival mode you are forced into, this is what we call the slave wave, the frantic beta brainwave state. And when your God organ, your hippocampus, is physically damaged and shrunken by this relentless pressure, it is like a radio antenna that has been bent, broken, and buried in static. It simply cannot tune into the higher, more expansive frequencies of abundance, peace, and divine flow. This is why your prayers often feel unheard, why your efforts feel fruitless, why the guidance you seek seems to elude you. Your beautiful divine connection, your innate ability to receive, has been physically hindered by the world we live in. The deep reason you are going through this pain is specifically because of your shrunken hippocampus. That is the root cause. So if you want to start changing this reality today by simply regrowing this connection with a sound wave, then click the link in the description right now and change your life today. Now, to understand how we truly heal this, we must delve deeper into a truth that has been whispered in hushed tones for decades, a secret known by powerful organizations, even governmental bodies like the CIA. For years, they have studied and understood the profound impact of brain frequencies on human consciousness, on performance, and yes, on manifestation. They understood that the frantic, hyper-alert, stressed-out state, the beta brainwave state, is truly a biological cage. This beta frequency, the slave wave, is where most of humanity lives today. It is the frequency of struggle, of fight or flight, of constant reaction of the tight knot in your stomach and the tension in your shoulders. It is the energy of scarcity, of frantic chasing, of feeling like you are always behind. It is a state that makes it impossible to connect with the deeper intuitive wisdom, the creative flow, the calm certainty that brings abundance. This is not a spiritual failing. It is a neurological one. In stark contrast, there is the theta brainwave state. This is the billionaire brain wave, not just for financial billionaires, but for those who experience true holistic abundance in every area of their lives. Theta is the frequency of deep meditation, of profound intuition, of effortless creativity, of spontaneous healing, and direct, undeniable connection to the divine. When your brain operates in theta, your hippocampus is vibrant, alive, and fully connected. It is like tuning into a perfectly clear radio station where the messages of abundance, guidance, and peace flow freely. The wealthy, the truly abundant, often operate in this theta state, not necessarily because they work harder, but because their brains are wired differently, or perhaps they have unwittingly cultivated this state through various practices. The world, with its constant bombardment of news deadlines and fear-based narratives, has inadvertently, or perhaps intentionally, kept humanity trapped in the beta slave wave. This is the invisible barrier that has kept good people like you from their birthright. You have been kept in the dark, told to just work harder or pray more, never realizing that the very organ responsible for receiving your blessings was physically impaired. But now you are awake. Now you understand the truth, the truly incredible news. The path to your salvation is that this condition, this shrunken hippocampus, this disconnect, is entirely reversible. You do not need to work harder. You do not need to spend years in meditation. You do not need to climb mountains or go on expensive retreats. All you need to do is gently, lovingly heal that vital organ, your God organ. We have discovered a simple, profound, and scientifically backed method, a blessing really, that allows you to do just that. It is a 7-minute sound ritual. This is not a product in the conventional sense. It is a key, a tool of liberation that uses specific, carefully crafted sound frequencies. These frequencies act like a gentle massage for your brain, guiding it effortlessly from the frantic, struggling beta state into the expansive, abundant theta state as your brain bathes in these harmonious sounds. Your hippocampus begins to heal, to regrow, to reconnect. It is like tending to a delicate garden, allowing it to flourish once more. Imagine the profound peace of mind that will wash over you. Imagine waking up with a clarity you haven't felt in years, your intuition sharp, guiding you effortlessly towards your highest good. Picture money appearing unexpectedly in your life, opportunities presenting themselves with grace, debt melting away, not through struggle, but through effortless flow. Feel the physical sensation of that heavy knot in your chest, unraveling, the tension in your shoulders dissolving, replaced by a profound sense of ease and lightness. This is not magic. This is science, aligning with spiritual truth. This is your birthright. This is what it means to truly know God personally, not as a distant judge, but as an ever-present source of infinite abundance flowing directly into your life. You are not broken. Your antenna just needs to be retuned, repaired, and reconnected. This sound ritual is your path back to your true self, your path out of the darkness of debt and stress into the light of ease and profound natural abundance. The sound wave, your key to liberation, is waiting for you at the link below. Do not delay. You have struggled long enough. It is time to embrace the ease, the peace, and the abundance that is your divine birthright. Click the link